Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you a really quick overview of how to use the app Book Creator. So I wanted to do that for you. First step, let's go ahead and find Book Creator. Let's pull down from our top menu, start typing in book, and we're going to see that Book Creator is going to show up right at the very top. Let's go ahead and open up Book Creator. When you open up Book Creator, you're probably going to be faced with this Getting Started tutorial. If you haven't done this yet, the Getting Started tutorial is really cool. I've got a couple of books that my kids have made and that I've made with kids in the class. In the upper left-hand corner, though, we're going to start a new book. So I'm going to select New Book. I can also do this at the bottom where there's a plus button, but I'm going to use in the upper left-hand corner the New Book button. Tap on that. Now we've got some options here. I can go with Portrait, Square, and Landscape. Portrait would obviously be a vertical looking book, so you'd have to be holding the iPad in vertical mode. Square is really great for social media, and also doesn't matter if it's in portrait or landscape mode, so that's good for the kids to know. Landscape mode, you're going to hold it sideways, and that's how the book will appear. Also, what's really cool about this is you can do comics in the same formats. So let's go ahead and choose one. Since I'm in landscape mode, let's go with landscape mode. Just a brief overview here. This is our cover book, or our cover page. Upper left-hand corner, you see we've got a couple buttons there, pages and an undo button, which is really nice. So if I tap the pages, it'll show actually which pages I've already got in the book. Go back to my cover here. If I look in the upper right-hand corner, I've got three different options. The plus button, which is going to be one of your best friends with this app. The information button, which is going to help you with the plus button, I'll show you, and the play button, which will actually play your book for you. On the right hand side, you can see a little white arrow. If I tap on that, it's going to take me to the second page. Look up in the upper middle section of the page, you can see that it says page 2 of 3. Now if I tap the left arrow, it took me back to the cover. So I can actually make pages with this as well. See how it turns into a plus button when I'm on page 3 of 3. Anyways, let's go ahead and add some features to our cover just because we want to have some awesomeness. When I hit the plus button, this is, like I said, where this is like your best friend in using Book Creator. We've got photos that you can pull directly from your photos in your iPad. So if you've taken pictures from the internet, this is where you would select photos and you would open up your pictures. If this pops up, make sure you hit yes. It'll actually bring up your photos. So the last couple of things that I've had in there, I'll be able to use any of those photos that I've got. I can also take a picture with the camera. That's the second feature. Let me show you how that looks. Check it out, hit yes. Right, there's all that stuff. Got it, it's lovely. Can use that. I also have the pen feature, which is really wonderful. Let's go ahead and add some pen. I did pen. I can go ahead and write. I can change the color of my font. I can also change, there's a recent, I can change the color to be whatever I want it to be, which is pretty sweet. If I go over here, I can change the thickness, how it looks. Let's go ahead and do some boxes around this. Let's do another, oh, I did green again. Let's go with some red here. Oh, sweet. It's already looking cool. And of course I've got the eraser feature too in the upper right hand corner. Any of those things in the upper left hand corner, you can see I have an undo button. If I tap on that, it's going to undo whatever I did. Okay, so, oops, I just did the eraser over my thing. There, it's looking cool again. Now, after I'm done, I need to make sure I hit the done word up there. Done. Now, what's great about this, I can change those to be as big as I want to by using the blue dots. Okay. I can also drag it around to wherever I'd like to. Let's add some other features and use that plus button again. Tap on that, add text. Let's add a text, and this is kind of interesting. You don't actually add it directly to the page, but you do the text adding first. So let's go ahead and put by Alex Rowe. That's me. Then we hit done. Again, I move this around. Now this is where it's kind of interesting. I don't know how to change the font there, right? Well, when you have something selected, say I've got my picture selected or my text selected, remember in the upper right hand corner that little eye with a circle, the information circle, I'm going to tap on that. What's going to happen is it's going to bring up a lot of options here, and this is where you change the size of your text or how you want it to look. You know, if I want to do some bold and underline, if I want to change the color of that as well, because I like it when it's blue. You can also use shadowing, which looks pretty awesome. You can align it in the middle. You can move it forwards or backwards, however you need to. You can also see in this information page, in this information box, if I select page at the top of it, it will actually give me options to change what color my page is. I can also change it to different types of paper. That's pretty awesome. You can actually enable a soundtrack in there, putting a grid in there as well. Okay, so I've got my text. I can slap that there wherever I want it to be, and hit another plus button. This is where it gets really cool. I love this for the younger grades. If you haven't seen this, the very bottom, the little notes there say add sound. This is actually how I got a lot of my children, my 3-year-old even, to write their own book just by recording their voice. So you hit you hit the note button, the notes add sound, and if they know some features or they know some facts that they want to record instead of writing into the book, this is a really fun way to make an ebook. So I'm going to actually just hit the record button here. You make sure you hit OK. This is Alex Rowe. I am creating a book. Right? I've recorded my voice. I want to use that. This is awesome. It sets it up as a button that the kids can push. Can make it a giant button if I want to, so that when they tap on that, it will actually. This is Alex Rowe. That's it playing right now. Creating a book. Pretty awesome, huh? Okay. Then if I hit over on the right hand side, there's an arrow there. I can tap over and I can do all the same things editing on the next page. Now, this is really a very, very powerful tool. You can use this in so many different ways. Ebooks, they're very, very easy to share. It's a lot of fun for the kids. They can customize things, making their own books, making their own literacy, their own depictions of the information that you are giving them in your classroom. Again, this was just a real quick overview of Book Creator. Just so I can show you one more thing, if I hit My Books in the upper left-hand corner, it's going to take me back to my library. Well, I talked about sharing it earlier. If I hit the arrow out down at the bottom, the share sheet or the Sharo, I like that. That's pretty cool. You've got a couple different features there. You can share it as an EPUB, as a PDF, or as a video. If you're going to share it with another iPad, I would use EPUB because it will keep your audio intact, and then you can just airdrop it to whoever you want to, or you can share it however you'd like. All right. Hopefully that'll help you out.